Capture the objective.
That clip right there is the Black Ops 1 port in a nutshell right now. If you try to play Ground War or Domination, look at this. Look at this nonsense. What are we doing here? Come on. Can we have anything nice? Like, just for a week? Please? I mean, we literally got like half of a good weekend and that's it. So I went to bed last night with the intention of getting up in the morning and making a video about the state of the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports, and talking about the few things they need to change that are pretty major on each side to make the games a lot more playable. I'm not asking for anything crazy. I know in the Black Ops 1 port, there's a problem where me and my buddy yesterday, we were trying to play on the same team. We were in a party, you know, as you do in Call of Duty. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. And every time we partied up and started a game, we'd be on opposite teams almost every single time. And, you know, trying to be like, oh, I'll get more kills than you this game, that'll last for about 2 games, and you're like, alright, we want to be on the same team, how do we do this? And it's just literally impossible. There is no way to ensure you can be on your friend's team if you party up in Black Ops 1. That's insane. Black Ops 2, it doesn't seem to repopulate lobbies. When somebody backs out, it doesn't add anybody back in. So if you have a 6v6 and 2 people back out on one side and 3 people back out on the other, you're going to be stuck with a 3v4 game the rest of the game, and the lobby will just never repopulate. So those are the kinds of issues I was going to talk about today in this video. But when I woke up and went on Twitter, I saw everybody was killing themselves with grenades in the beginning of Ground War games. And so those clips you guys saw at the beginning was me jumping into Ground War, and everybody was killing themselves with grenades because there's infected lobbies now in Ground War and Domination. I don't know if it's specifically in Ground War Domination or if it's just in Domination in general. You guys will see in a few minutes here. I basically just have kind of like a supercut of all the games I played today, just so you guys can see what was hacked and what's not. There's really not a cohesive gameplay here. It's just a bunch of little clips of me playing. I went and played a couple Ground War games on Convoy. I might have played one on another map, and everybody was killing themselves in the beginning with grenades, trying to, you know, find that infected lobby. And it's a 2-part problem, because if it works, they back out to the main menu because they want to go and prestige their account and then go try to find the infected lobby all over again. And if it doesn't work, they back out anyway so they can go find the infected lobby. So matchmaking is completely cooked as far as Ground War goes. And so after a couple games of Ground War, I was like, I'm going to go hop into Team Deathmatch. And as you guys can see on the screen here, the lobby was actually good when I hopped into Team Deathmatch. There seemed to be no ridiculous nonsense going on. So then I played that Team Deathmatch on Kowloon you guys saw a minute ago, and then I got put into a game on Zoo. And then I was like, okay, Ground War's cooked. And Ground War's cooked in a bunch of different ways, because the thing is, like I said, they're going to back out either way, because either they got their XP and they want to go back out so they can prestige, or it's not a hacked lobby and then they want to back out so they can go find the hacked lobby or the infected lobby, whatever you want to call it. But then on the flip side, if it's a Ground War Team Deathmatch, they're going to back out too because it's not Domination and they're not going to get the infection. So Ground War is completely cooked. I'm like, let's try Domination proper, just by itself, straight Domination. Let's go see what we found. The beginning was not promising because, as you guys saw, I had a bunch of regular levels, green levels in Team Deathmatch, and then I go into Domination. Immediately, there's a bunch of levels 1s and 2s that are prestiged. So I was not very happy about this. Sure enough, as soon as the game starts, everybody's already got their Semtex grenades out, and they're doing what they need to do to level up because they have no talent, no skill, and no ability. And so here we are. We have a Domination game on Villa. Nobody's even trying to play the objective. There's not even anybody hardly in the game. But I will say Domination is not completely cooked, even though this game was pretty bad. The Domination games, you can find good matches. Luckily, I gave Domination one more chance. I said, you know what, we're going to try this again. I loaded in. People were trying to do it, unfortunately. But the thing is, though, Domination proper, just straight Domination, not Ground War Domination, just regular Domination. You can get decent games based on the fact that it's almost like you have to just wait for the people at the beginning to be weeded out and then the game to bring in new people. And if you get new people that don't care about the glitch or aren't doing it, then you can have a just proper Domination game. So it is possible. It's almost like we got like a stoplight system here. It's like Ground War is a red light, do not go there. Domination's like a yellow light, just you got to be careful, you have to yield. Some lobbies are going to be garbage, some aren't. And then Team Deathmatch is the green light, unfortunately. Team Deathmatch seems to be, and maybe, you know, free-for-all as well, I'm guessing, are probably the only two safe havens right now, unless you maybe want to play Search and Destroy, because right now Ground War Domination's cooked, Domination's half cooked, and we are in major trouble here with these ports, and they've been out hardly a week. Has it even been a week yet? So the last couple minutes of this video, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys and speculate together on what you guys think is going to happen. Do you think we're even going to get updates or anything, any fixes to these ports? To be honest with you, I'm not holding my breath. I kind of feel like if they cared enough to update these games, they wouldn't have released them like feeling so laggy and weird to begin with. So it kind of makes me think they're not going to touch them. But at the same time, I mean, if the Team Deathmatch lobbies became like how the Ground War lobbies are, this game would be completely unplayable in my opinion. Now, like I said, there is the glitch where you can get the XP. I've also heard there's some aimbot going on. I've seen some videos on Twitter of some people with aimbot. I myself have not ran into that, but we're getting to a point here where these ports are going to be unbelievably cooked. And, you know, Black Ops 2 so far is good other than the fact that you can't repopulate a lobby once you start it. I know some people have had some issues with some of the graphical, you know, people say Black Ops 2 has like a jagged look to it, it doesn't look smooth. But Black Ops 2 plays a whole hell of a lot better and a whole hell of a lot smoother than Black Ops 1 does, although I have done some work to make Black Ops 1 feel better. But regardless, moral of the story is, we are completely in the dark. We have no clue if they're going to update these games. I mean, we didn't even get a lot of information from Treyarch or Activision proper about these ports. It was all being quote-unquote leaked through Charlie Intel. So we have no idea, you know, if we're going to be signing up for any fix. And I'm lastly going to say, you know, if it's 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and Modern Warfare 2 is hacked, Black Ops 1's hacked, it's on an old console, it's an old game, I understand why they don't go back and fix these things. I can see why they're like, whatever, who cares, we want them to buy our new game anyways. But this is a new release, kind of, sort of. It's an old game, obviously, but they re-released it. This is a new release for them to be giving us a quote-unquote, I'm going to call it a new game, even though it's not a new game. You guys know what I mean. And to already be in this state in 2026, a game that came out in 2026 is already acting like this. That is not good. Not a good look for Activision. Now, do they care, or do they already have our money, so do they not give a shit? Well, we're going to find out here in the next couple days. Iron Galaxy, you need to figure it out. You need to get it together. You got to get this port running more smooth, because this is some of the most fun I've had in a long time playing any type of first-person shooter. Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And these ports definitely deserve some love. So, comment down below. Let me know if you guys think they're going to update these games, or are we stuck forever. If you guys liked the video, give it a like. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're new here to the channel. Talk to you guys in the next one. Hopes and prayers. We need them right now.